Hello YouTube and welcome back. It's me, it's Goblin G, and I am playing Star Wars Empire at War, Forces of Corruption. I'm going to head down here and I'm going to build myself some more capital ships if I can. Have I got enough? I've not got enough credits to do that. And I actually want to build the capital ships rather than smaller ships because I want to go and open up a whole can of whoop-ass on these baddies. So I'm going to send IG-88 up. Why? Right, we're paused, that's why. I'm going to send IG-88 up here. I'm going to send Bosk up here because they both have the abilities to fight space battles. Now what's over there? So that's reachable. What I need to do is try and find out what planets are reachable from where before I start worrying about attacking and fighting. I'm going to bolster that defense with him. What's Endor got? Okay, so we're not reachable anywhere there, so I'm going to send these guys over to there and start building up these kind of defences. What can we get to from there? Okay, so this is a secure system as well, so we're going to put him on there, and that basically means that the only really weak system that we've got there is this one. So we might end up building a few more units there, or actually I could. Do I want to build that now? No, I don't think so. What I really want to do is get down here. So now I can build these. So I can build an aggressor class destroyer, or I can build a Keldar battle class. So I'm going to build. Okay, so the destroyer is a very big ship, isn't it? I think I'm going to build one of these for now, and because that's the biggest capital ship that I can get, and I know that the enemies are going to be building capital ships at the moment. So what's going on here? Why have I got ground forces up in space? Let's get those down on a planet. So this is going to be one of our main sort of hubs, I think, for building units down here, and this is going to be a big sort of fleet building hub. So I'm going to go, and I need to find somewhere that's going to be useful for me, so I'm going to pause the game again while I have a look around. Let's see what we've got down here. While this planet is controlled, Imperial class Star Destroyers cost 20% less to build on all planets. It can produce capital ships of Mancalamari or Imperial Star Destroyers. So can that produce my capital ships as well? I don't know, but that is offering the Imperials 20% less cost on their Imperial destroyers. So I'm going to leave this planet pretty much undefended for the moment, because what I want to do is push up into here. I'm going to leave these guys here to defend against those. Yeah, and those as well. So I'm going to have a look at what I've actually got in here. I'm going to resume gameplay because I want this to build before I move, and I'm going to leave one Crusader gunship, and I'm going to leave nothing else, I don't think. Let's have a look at what we can build after this is up.
Construction complete.
Okay, so I can build some more fighters. I'm going to actually turn that to a level 2 space station. I've got a fighter in there, and I'm going to send these guys over to Grant. I'm going to start hitting enemy fleets, I think. So we will go and have a quick look at what I've got there. So they have got a level 2 space station and an acclimator and a scout. So we're going to go there. I'm going to begin, and let's do it. There we go. And in come my dark forces.
Main cannons powered and ready.
Control 1. Let's
Destroying
have him
key
as
elements of the
Control
enemy's
2.
forces is an optimal tactic. Try to
Control
separate
3.
the defending units to pick them apart.
Squadron reporting.
Control 4.
RG-88 responding.
Control 0. And Control 9. So we've got all of our forces sorted out now. I'm going to take both of these guys again, and I'm going to bring those forward slightly for the moment. I'm then going to set up a
We're on station.
fighter
We're advancing
screen
on your
in
position.
front of these guys in case they send bombers
setting
at
course
us,
for those
and
coordinates.
I'm going to put these guys up here kind of on the flanks there again in case there's any bombers that try and get through. This guy's going to go right in front in the middle there. So I want these two first because they're going to go ahead and scout out the area. And again, we're going to hit the space station. We're going to try and take out his
We've located the enemy.
shields, or his shields and his hangar bay, and take this guy out quickly. Come on, get rid of him. Wow, he's taking out IG-88's shields pretty badly, isn't he? I can't imagine he's going to last very long though. We're going to leave these fighters alone really, because our fighters will take those guys out if they attempt to cause a threat, unless they start chasing us, in which case we'll turn around and fight them. But I can't imagine that they're going to be much of an issue for us. So we should be in range of the space station now, and we are. So I'm going to hit their shields first. Really want to...
This should slow them down.
there we go. I want to get rid of the shield generator pretty quickly, and then I need to hit their hangar bay, which is there, and their hangar bay, which is somewhere or other. And then we're going to worry about things like proton torpedoes and concussion missiles. Okay, these guys are not going to do so well, I don't think, against that, so I'm going to pull them back again, hopefully draw off some of the fighters and the bombers. Yeah, so the bombers are following us. You see these concussion missiles are coming after us. Once we get out of range of those, they should just explode fairly harmlessly out of the way like they did just there. So these bombers are actually firing missiles at us now, so we're going to take them out. I don't want them anywhere near my capital ships. And once they're done, I'm going to actually bring...
Weapons ready. Alright, weapons online. We're awaiting orders.
2,
What was that order?
3,
Weapons armed.
and
We're heading
4.
out.
So those guys will now move up into a slightly better position for me to attack with. What I want is my this guy up front, the destroyer. I want him up front because I want him to start targeting these shields on the station. I mean, you have to consider the fact that these, at the moment, we're going up against fairly sort of undefended units and stations. As the game progresses and we start hitting level 5 space stations and much bigger sort of capital ships, or more capital ships should I say, then the game's going to get much more difficult. So the Acclimator cruiser is coming after us now. So I'm going to try and actually draw that Acclimator away into this direction, because I want him to follow us, because I want him to kind of end up against this guy. What I didn't actually bring with me were any bombers, and I really should have done.
What do you need?
I'm going to send Boss Scout after these guys, and I'm going to send IG-88 back down here. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to screen against any bombers coming through onto this guy. I'm going to get this one in guard mode, so he's going to protect my capital ship.
Rear elements of the fleet.
Do you wish to utilize my services?
Yes, I do wish to utilise your services. He's going to head down there so that he can spot for us, and we're going to hit the shield generator there. Now, you see we've got enemy bombers are coming in, so I want Boss to come after these guys. And there's more bombers there. Okay, so the bombers are out. I'm not too worried about anyone else at this present moment. So once that shield's down, we're going to hit the hangar bay immediately. There we go. And now I'm going to send Bosk after these. And I'm going to get group 3 in here to defend against fighters, and I'm going to get group 4 down, I think down this way actually, to defend against fighters. So once their hangar bay's out, Bosk, you need to get in there. Okay, so they've actually let some fighters, some bombers rather, through there, which is not cool.
It will cost you.
Need a really big gun?
So once their hangars now out, the next thing I want to hit is their proton torpedoes,
Let's destroy
because
them.
I hate torpedoes. I'm not too worried about the Acclimator cruiser because he's just getting hammered from all sides.
Fire.
He's getting beaten by these and he's getting attacked by them. Because he's attacking this, it means that this ship that I've set to guard mode is basically bringing everything he's got to bear on that Acclimator. And now the Acclimator's got nothing other than his shields left, sorry, his engine left, so not really much of a threat. Concussion missiles are next,
Roger that.
because
Take
once
out
the
the
concussion
missile launcher.
missiles and the torpedo bays are out, then there's not really anything to worry about with regard to sending in everything that I've got. So I'm going to select everything. I'm now just going to send everything that I've got against specific targets on here. Once his weapons are out, then that will be it. Game over. So we should fairly easily be able to attack here now and prevent the Imperials from having a 20% boost. So we had no losses there. We did heavily outnumber them, but to be honest, it serves them right. That's what you get for fighting for the Empire. Okay, so now I need to start looking at my ground forces again. So what I'm going to do is head down here. I'm going to leave those two there because there's only two guys. Ryloth, I think I started... No, it wasn't Ryloth, was it? I'm going to build here. I'm going to send... Ooh, I'm going to send these guys up into space there. Then I'm going to head down here and take both of these. Both of these.
Training troops.
I'm going to build some more.
Ready for attack.
These guys are going to head up here.
Assault squad reporting.
And what I need now is some kind of like some droid factories, I think, because I don't have very many droid factories at the moment. So I'm going to just get these guys to there. I'm then going to head down here and get my get these heroes up into orbit, and I'm going to build myself. You know what? I'm going to wait because I want to start building my droids. I think I'm going to have that as a kind of droid arm military hub.
Destination received.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Can we see what these guys have actually got?
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, where's that? Fondor. Where's Fondor? Okay, so Fondor's over here. Now this was a very weakly defended area, so I've got no capital ships there. They've got 2 Victory Star destroyers, 12 Acclimator cruisers. Wow. This is far from good for me. So, and bear in mind that all of these ships contain fighters and bombers. So I think what I'm going to do, that carries 3 TIE fighter squadrons and 1 TIE bomber. That one carries 2 TIE bomber squadrons and 6 TIE fighters. Oh wow. Okay, I'm going to fight this battle, but I'm actually going to fight it, I think, in the next video. Yeah, so come back for the next one. It'll be up again tomorrow, and I shall see you for that one. Cheers guys, thanks very much. Bye bye.